Hey friends, so look what we have here. It is a 4-ounce bottle of Van Man's vanilla body butter, which is tallow, of course. It's organic beef tallow. Sorry, but I'm blind, so I have to read this up close. Organic beef tallow, shea butter, olive oil, honey, vanilla oil. So I have done already an unboxing video of the Pretty Farm Girl vanilla bean body butter, and this is similar vanilla body butter. So I didn't really do the unboxing. The Van Man, not to be like sexist or whatever, but I think you can tell that Van Man is a man and Pretty Farm Girl is a girl. Look, I'm not being sexist. The girl's calling herself a girl and the man's calling himself a man. And you can tell it's a man's company because it just comes in a plain old box, some plain old bubble wrap, and some of these little packing peanuts, and that's what you get, which is fine. It's very utilitarian and perfect, and it comes in this little box, and that's great. And it's a smaller jar. It comes in a frosted, this is brand new. I've opened it to smell it, but I have not even stuck my finger in it to try it. So it's super smooth. I've just sniffed it, which I'm gonna do again right now. It smells, gotta tell you, it smells very good. Very vanilla, like delicious frosting on a cupcake or something. So, Van Man's. Pretty Farm Girl, we have been here and we have done this before. I love Pretty Farm Girl. Pretty Farm Girl's packaging, I'm gonna say, if you're not buying the product for the packaging, but her packaging is nicer. It comes with like a brown, I don't know how you would describe it. It's not like the kind of brown paper that is like a grocery bag, but it's like a nice brown, several layers, and it comes wrapped and it has like a little tape over it. And then it's in this box with shred in it and it all smells amazing. Her packaging is nicer. Hers is a larger, whoa, don't knock it off the counter, you dummy. Hers is a, considerably bigger bottle. So you got that going on. Jar, I guess I should say, not bottle. So there's that going on. And to save us a little, if you all are interested, listen, people make decisions on shopping based on a lot of things. Ingredients, you might want this one because it's more clean than the other, this one because it smells better, this one because it's cheaper. People do a lot of different things. So Pretty Farm Girl, you can buy their tallow in a trio, and they are, right now, this happens to be March of 2015. I don't know how long they're going to hold these prices, but I've been buying their products for like over 6 months. You can buy 3 of the tallow for $115, but you cannot say I want 3 of the vanilla bean. You have to get 3 like so. You get 1 vanilla bean, 1 tallow and honey, 1 lavender vanilla. I did get these like a week or 2 ago, and I have already started the lavender vanilla. It smells like amazing soap. It's amazing. Love the lavender one. Love the tallow and honey for face, but I put them all on my face because they're all super clean ingredients, so it's good. So if you buy the trio, they are 3 for $115. That works out to $38.33 per jar, $7.10 an ounce. Thanks. I did your work for you. If you buy it individually, just the jar of vanilla bean, it is $40.99. It's for a 5.4 ounce jar. That's $7.59 an ounce. It's not inexpensive, but it is really quality stuff. Now, Van Man. 4 ounce. It's a 4 ounce jar. It's $34, which comes out to $8.50 an ounce. So if you compare the math, it is, well, he's almost $1 more an ounce, right? So it's up to you. If stuff like that matters to you, then it's going to matter to you. If it doesn't matter to you, then it's not going to matter. Now, because I don't even know how really to try this, but this is the vanilla bean that I have tried, many times. I love her product. Now, I have to tell you, my daughter, who initially told me to buy this stuff, she gave me a small sample of hers, and I fell in love with it. She got me hooked. She's like a drug dealer. Here, try this tallow. And then I did, and then I had to have my own. So she got me hooked. Then she said to me, have you ever tried Van Man's? I go, no. She goes, you got to try it. So here we are. She didn't give me a sample of this though. So anyway, this we've tried before, and I know how creamy this is. This is how creamy this is. I'm not going to really, I don't want to stick my finger in and like kind of ruin the whole jar, but this is very soft, very creamy. It goes on really nice. Okay, so this is the Pretty Farm Girl is going on my left hand. And the smell, I have to say, I did open them and smell them both before I made this video. They smell very similar. So if you were going to go by fragrance, I can't say one is, you know, so much better than the other. That chime means it's on the half hour, so it's 2:30. Wow, that it smells amazing. Vanilla Bean Body Butter by Pretty Farm Girl. Smells amazing. Okay, now we're gonna open Van Man's. Now, I've seen some reviews online, and my daughter told me this is the case too. It's harder. It's just, and I can feel it right away. It's a little gritty. It's not as, this stuff is soft and fluffy. This, you can feel a slight, but I mean, it's not gritty. I should really take my Apple Watch off. Hang on. Just because I don't want to get that. Okay. You can feel it. It's a little gritty. I wouldn't say that it's like, you know, it's not like rubbing sugar or something on your hand, but you can definitely feel a texture that's not in the Pretty Farm Girl. So it's not sandy, it's not gritty, but it's definitely something there that's not in the other one. So let's see, it rubs on, I'm gonna say, and by the way, I'm gonna also make this statement. I am not compensated by anyone. I paid full price for these, my own money. No one's paying me to make this review. This is just something I wanted to do because I'm like, oh, this is cool. I have both and I haven't opened them. Let's do it. Because I did get some comments on my other video. Somebody's like, oh, thank you for doing this. I kind of wanted to know about it. So I thought this might help somebody make up their mind. And so this is all I'm doing. So, This one has shea butter in it. This one doesn't. Does this one say olive oil? Yeah, they both have olive oil. Well, I'm going to tell you something. You just love people that just spout like nonsense. I'm just going to tell you something. They both have tallow as the first ingredient, which is a very good sign because in the United States, you have to list the ingredients by the percentage. So they both must be greater percentage tallow than olive oil or shea butter or whatever the ingredient. So the first ingredient in the Pretty Farm Girl is tallow. The second is jojoba seed oil followed by olive oil. This one doesn't have jojoba in it. This one says grass-fed beef tallow, shea butter, and olive oil. So, you know, where this one has shea, this one has jojoba. It's 6 in 1.5. I don't know what to tell you. So they both, I guess I'm going to try to face the sunlight a little bit. So you can see they're a little greasy. So this one feels a little oily. This one might feel a little less oily. I don't know. But I have to tell you that I think I have been guilty of using too much. Number one, this stuff is expensive. And, you know, I have been known to like take a big finger full of it and just smear it all over my arms. And I'm thinking, you know, this stuff is $40 a thing. I should really, and people are saying, you just need a small amount. I think I should be going like this and not like a giant, you know, amount of it. So I don't know, you know, how this would make up. Now I'm going to smear them both together, so I'm not really going to know. I suppose maybe later tonight what I'll do is I will put some on one arm before I go to bed, some on the other arm, and then I'll see if there's a difference, like if I feel a difference, or in the morning when I wake up if I notice a difference. But right now, I'm going to smell this one again. This is Van Man. It smells amazing. Not going to lie, smells like vanilla frosting. Beautiful, buttery vanilla frosting. This one smells... This one smells amazing, beautiful, buttery vanilla frost. They smell... I'll tell you, if you blind smell tested me, I almost said taste tested. I'm not taste testing them, although I guess you could. If you blind smell tested me, I don't think I would know the difference. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm not going to lie and say that, you know, one's better. No, I don't think I would know the difference. So if that, you know, I wouldn't say smell is going to make a difference for you. I don't know if cost is going to make a difference for you. I don't know if size of the container is going to make a difference for you. I don't know if cost of shipping. I think Van Man's got like a $5 flat shipping cost. I think Pretty Farm Girl might charge you a little bit more on shipping because she won't ship it. She's in Florida though, so of course it's much hotter there during the summer months. And if you ship this when it's hot, I think it's going to collapse and turn to like liquid. So I think she does charge like a fee for shipping the stuff in a container that is not susceptible to heat. So there's that going on. But I know with Pretty Farm Girl, if you spend, I think $75, you do get free shipping. So, and both of these, I don't know if you people use the Shop app. I recommend that you get it because you get money back. So if you were to purchase, you know, they don't have everything. If you go to prettyfarmgirl.com, you can buy like different things on their website that you can't get all of them on the Shop app. But the Shop app gives you cash back. And sometimes there are specials where you'll get like certain money back and stuff. So that can be a pretty good deal. So I don't know how you're going to make up your mind. I'd be interested to see what you think. If you've compared both, if you think I'm crazy, if you think it's a good deal, I don't know. But that's my 2 cents. And enjoy your tallow either way because I think they're both, you know, really great products. And I think your skin will thank you for it. All right, friends, buckle up because here we go. I took 2 days to figure this out because when I left you all, I was going to sleep on the left side being Pretty Farm Girl and the right side being Van Man. And, you know, going to tell you the difference between the two. And I'm back and I have done that. And I can tell you that as far as, you know, I'll roll my sleeves up to show you, no difference, I don't think, in my skin at all between my right and my left arm and how they feel, nothing. But I'll tell you that I had like an epiphany because I was thinking about the ingredients. So I go like, why are they different? And why does this one feel different? Because my daughter called me and asked me, did you try the Van Man? And I go, no, yes, I finally did. And I'm going to make a video about it. And I go, oh my gosh, I know what it is. So I told you how this goes on smooth, really just like the creamiest frosting, like just amazing. And this, I couldn't get the word for it. I'm like, I'm not sure. I don't feel like it's gritty, but there was something. And then I started thinking about the ingredients, right? They both have tallow as the first ingredient. The next, the carrier or whatever for this is for a Pretty Farm Girl is jojoba. For Van Man, it's shea butter. They both have olive oil as the third ingredient. Pretty Farm Girl has vanilla oil as the fourth ingredient, which may mean that it might have a little bit more vanilla smell. I don't know. I really feel they're very similar in fragrance, but there is more vanilla oil, I believe, in her product. He's got honey as the fourth ingredient. She has like a honey combination as her fifth ingredient. And it says propolis extract, tocopherol probiotic blend, and honey. as her last ingredients, which is, I think, what would come out of, you know, like a natural honey blend. He's got vanilla oil as his last ingredient. So I'm like, oh, I know what is creating the difference. It's the shea butter. So I went to my trusty, you know, because I've got every skincare product known to man. I have this Alafia shea butter from some time ago. And lo and behold, if it's not the exact same consistency as the Van Man, not exact, but darn close. When you take this out, like, this shea butter is like moldable, right? You could, just like Play-Doh when you were a little kid, like you could make little shapes out of this. And this stuff is the same. And so if you were to take this and go, oh, I'm just going to use this on my skin today, and you rub it on, I was like, what's the word I'm looking for? Because it's not gritty, but you can feel it. You know what it is? It's pasty. This is more pasty. His product is pasty. Hers is smooth and creamy. But don't, like, I was thinking, I don't want to make pasty sound bad, because it could, oh, it's 8 o'clock. You're going to hear 8 gongs. It could sound like I'm trying to say pasty is bad. And I'm not saying that, because I think the benefit to pasty might be, now my hands are all gunky from the shea butter, but the benefit to pasty might be when you open the jar, you tend to take a smaller amount of it. So you may, and I think with tallow, I've come to experiment after, you know, burning my way through, I think I've gone through 4 or 5 jars of this stuff. Like I said, it's March now. I think I got my first 3 jars in November, 3, 4. I've gone through 5 jars of this. November, December, January, February. I go through a jar a month. I think that's extreme. I think I need a tallow intervention. So if you know any, you know, recovery counselors that would wish to, you know, maybe you can send Dr. Phil over here or something. I don't know. But I think the pasty consistency might be better. I have 2 antique clocks and they both gong at 8 o'clock. So yeah, I think the pasty consistency might actually help you use less. So, you know, that could be, depending on what you're looking for, that could be a good thing. I think either way, whichever one you end up going with, if you use cost as a, you know, hers is about $1 an ounce cheaper. If you use cost as your final thing, I think either way you're going to be happy, because you're using a product that's all natural. It smells amazing. You know, yesterday I took some, I guess I should do a video someday of my face and whatever, but I put some in my hair. I had some on my hands, right? So when you're done putting it on your hands, it's in your palms, and you don't really want it there. Like when you moisturize your hands, you kind of want it here. You don't want it on your hands, because then you touch your camera, you touch your glasses, you touch, and it's, you know, what do I do with it? So I always do this and like rub it on my arms or my legs or some other. I put it in my hair. It actually made my hair so nice. So I just think either way, with natural products, you're going to win. So I don't know. If you're so inclined, drop a comment. Let me know which one you end up buying. But it's the shea butter that makes the difference in the consistency.